Peggy 18.
What's going on, everyone? It's your favorite Wildcat Panther Vision. Sucker Punch just dropped the bomb announcing DLC for Ghost of Tsushima. Ghost of Tsushima Legends will be a new online multiplayer that will be absolutely free as long as you already purchased the game. We don't have to speculate if this is going to be a real thing or not because it is finally on its way. Oh boy, I'm excited about this. For this video, we are going to dive into the top 6 WTF for this DLC. If I can get you guys to smash that like button and sub to the channel, we are giving away this limited edition Jin Sakai Funko Pop on the channel, so make sure you guys stick around for that. But let's jump into this top 6 WTF. And for our first WTF, unlike Ghost of Tsushima that follows Jin and tells his story, this DLC is an entirely new game mode. With Legends, you'll be able to tag team with your besties, or if you have no friends like me, you can ride solo into matchmaking where you'll be grouped into teams of 2 to 4. You then will have the option to choose between 4 unique classes being the Samurai, the Hunter, the Ronin, and the Assassin. Now for the first time we have the option of being more than just a Samurai, which kind of leads into my next WTF. Who are these legends going to be? According to a PlayStation blog, this DLC focuses on 4 warriors who have been built up as legends and stories told by the people of Tsushima. This left me with more questions than answers. Have we heard of these legends already during the original gameplay, or are these new fresh faces for the audience? Each legend has unique armor for the most part. I am a little confused about the huge horns on the samurai. Like cosmetically, it looks really dope, I'm not gonna lie. But realistically, I don't think the horns would help in combat. I just see it being really heavy and just in the way. In the trailer, we see the samurai walking towards a floating fire with 3 arrows sticking out the top, which cuts to the hunter who swings from the fire. By the way, the hunter looks like Yuna with a mask on. Maybe that's it. Maybe the legends are the main characters from the story. It makes sense since we have Ronin who could be Ryuzo, tinfoil hat time. That would leave us the samurai and the assassin, maybe Sensei Ishikawa and Lord Shimurai. The trailer is really dark and gritty for the most part, which leads into my third WTF. The trailer is really different from the main story. Sucker Punch said they were going for haunting and fantastical. The trailer definitely symbolizes haunting or horror for the most part. In the opening sequence, it starts happy, you have the wind blowing, birds are tweeting in the background, then suddenly the sky turns black, then a red ball of smoke appears as if we are entering a dark, mysterious dimension. And in this dimension is where we find our legends out to cause blood and carnage on all, as if they are ghosts returning for a final haunt. Now for our fourth WTF, this DLC includes a variety of new game modes. Not just one. If you're wanting to do co-op, you can. With 2 players in Ghost of Tsushima Legends, you'll be able to play a series of co-op story missions that escalate in difficulty, building on the foundation of combat from the single-player campaign, but with new magical twists that often require careful synchronization with your partner. This is fantastic, capitalizing on the co-op buddy-buddy 2 is a team gameplay. I know my wife and I will love to play this together on the couch while we defeat impossible odds. If you want to switch it up with 4 players, you'll be able to take on the second part of the DLC, which is fighting waves of the toughest enemies Tsushima has to offer. Now, WTF number 5, we are getting new Oni enemies with supernatural abilities, which are going to be stronger than the previous enemies we had. Now, to find out more information, I had to go to the trailer and we got some hints to what we can expect. We have a brute with this purple glow coming from his chest. Now, I'm not exactly sure what the glow is, but I'm assuming that it's going to be our supernatural ability to expect. We also see an enemy with a shield as well as another brute. My assumption is we will be getting the same enemies from the main story, but they're stronger, have these said supernatural abilities that will do supernatural things. I'm really curious how the difficulty in the DLC is going to be. We all know how tough lethal can be, so in addition to that, mixing in some new enemies might make this DLC insanely tough. But there is some good news. We are getting not just one DLC in the future, but Sucker Punch confirmed that we will be in fact getting another DLC shortly after Legends. In the PlayStation blog, they say, if you can best the story and survival missions, you may be confident enough to take on the 4-player raid that will arrive shortly after the launch of Ghost of Tsushima Legend, which I can't believe it. Sucker Punch is making some really smart decisions. With the holiday season coming up, we have the introduction of the new consoles, and with the success Ghost of Tsushima has had, they're most likely bringing this game to the PS5. Now let's say the DLC does decent enough and gets enough attraction, then many people will get PS5s just to play the DLC and that matchmaking. Especially at launch, the PS5 might not have many games, so why not pop in Ghost of Tsushima and play some matchmaking just to kill some time? I know I probably will if I'm not too busy playing some Spider-Man, Miles Morales, who knows, but that's gonna end this video. Thank you guys for tuning in, and I appreciate every single one of you guys. I am Panther Vision, and I am roaring out. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.